Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Graybeard Garage. My name is Matt, and today we're back in our little cabin, or shed to cabin conversion. So, last time we showed you guys that we got the ceilings done, and we'll show you that again real quick here. So you can see the ceilings all done in reclaimed wood. But today, what we're working on is insulation. So we've got this batting here with the paper backing, and when we install this, I like to overlap the flaps here and then staple them in. And I'll show you on these down here. You can see the tabs are kind of folded over, so when you put those in between your studs, you can fold that over. Now some people staple it on the inside and some people staple it over the top or the front of the stud like this. As you can see over here, I did it the other way to start. So I did it on the inside. I don't know that it really matters, it really makes any difference at all, but that's just the way I'm doing it on this side. It seems to be working out pretty good. So I'm gonna keep working on that, and then I'll see if we can set up here and show you putting the piece up and how to fit that in. All right, so you can see now we're about halfway down the wall. We got most of it done. A couple more sheets and we'll be on with this wall. And again, we're overlapping here on our insulation, which again, I don't think it makes a bit of difference when it comes to draft or whatever, or anything like that. So after we get this wall done, we'll jump back here to this wall, and we're gonna make a whole lot of cuts to fill all those gaps in. You probably hear the tractor running out there. So we're gonna get some tractor footage also this weekend. Hopefully you guys will enjoy that. All right guys, hang in there and we're gonna keep on going. All right, so we're now getting ready to do our next opening here, and it's 83 inches tall. So we're gonna measure this out to 83 here. And we'll just come along our tape. And there's 83, and we'll just give a little nick there. Now we know where to cut across. So, cutting insulation is fairly simple. If you just press down and run through it with your razor, it cuts it with no problem. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut this to length, and then we'll get this installed. Welcome. How's your mowing going? What? Huh? I'm sure you can move those pillars and stuff out of there.
I mean, the front's done over here. Pretty much done. There's a few spots I see that are close to the trees I need to go back on, but it's 10 times better than it did.
What you can do for now, I guess. Alright guys, so now we're going to go ahead and get this piece of insulation installed. And it's very simple. Just take it, push it up in here, tuck it between your studs. Just kind of work it down that whole way down, just like that. Then we'll cut around this box real quick too. So to cut around the box, just take my blade, kind of mark out where the box is. And then I just tear it out. There we go. Now this wire is going to get connected into this outlet so that it'll run the rest of the outlets down the wall here. So I got to leave that out so I can find it. And then I got to pull this nail out, and then we'll staple this in and we're good to go. So pull this nail. And then I got to find my stapler, which is here. Just fold your tabs out over. It's just that simple. Just work your way down.
Good job, babe.
Thanks.
It almost seems like you know what you're doing.
I almost seem like I know what I'm doing. So there's how you insulate in between studs. And I believe these are 18 inches off center, if I'm not mistaken. No, they're 24 inches off center. So I have to pull this bracing out, get behind here, and then this wall will be done. And then we'll take some video of filling in the gaps over on that wall, and there's gonna be a ton of cutting there. So hang on, we'll get to that next. All right, guys, so here it is. This north side of our little cabin is now completely insulated, which is great. And then also this weekend, what our plans are is to put up beadboard on these walls. Originally, we were talking about doing reclaimed wood on the walls, but it's just, we want to get this project done. So unfortunately, time constraints is what's pushing me to go to that instead of doing the reclaimed wood, which I think would look pretty awesome. But anyway, we're gonna do some beadboard on those walls, the north and south wall, and then these end walls we're gonna use reclaimed wood because we have enough to finish those out, and we'll do those in that reclaimed wood. So anyway, guys, that's the north and south wall. Now I'm gonna work on the east and west walls. Hey guys, so continuing on in our shed to home conversion, we're going to go ahead and start installing our paneling today. So I want to show you what we did. So we have this beadboard paneling. I'll show you the front of it. So there's beadboarding there. And this is the location of our electrical box, which is right here. And so a little trick I learned for that is take lipstick and run it around the edge of the electrical box, and when you lay your board up to it, you get a nice square using some red lipstick. And this is the cheap stuff from the Dollar Tree. So, and then once I had a basic outline on here, I just took a straight edge and filled the rest of it in with a marker, and then we'll cut this out and then we'll put it up on our wall here. So what we did here is took a paddle bit, drilled a starter hole, and then I'm going to take my little jigsaw and we'll cut that out. There's our goofy looking square. It's not quite square, but that's going to go right over this. May have gone too long. So now we'll just nail this board in. We're good to go. Okay, all right, so now you can see we've got our first board up, and I had to do this because basically these studs are supposed to be 48 or 24 inches off center, but through here they're not. So I decided to work back this way, and that way my last cut or my last board, I'll have to cut the width out of it, and then at least I'll know exactly what's right. But going this way, everything else is correct. So everything else is 48 inches off center. So hopefully going this way will not be any issues, and going this way will be fine until we get to the end, where we'll have to make probably a 4-inch cut off of that last board. So now we're on to this one. All right, guys, so this is going to wrap up our little home paneling session here that we did in the cabin. So we're just going to show you what we did here, and just for a quick review, we put all of our paneling up on our north wall, and that's all up. Put a little shelf up to give us a little more storage space in here, and then we paneled our south wall here. And we've got our white outlets in with our white covers, which looks really nice. We miscounted, so I'm missing one there. But that's it, guys. That is this weekend's little adventure that we had. So guys, if you like this kind of content and these are the things that you would like to see a little more of, please let us know by hitting that like button. And if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. It does help the channel out a lot. And for those of you that have already subscribed, we just want to say thank you and that we do appreciate it. All right, guys, remember, you can do anything if you put your mind to it. Again, this is Matt, Graybeard Garage. We'll see you next time.